Well, I was just about to say good morning, but I've just looked at my phone and it's definitely the afternoon. But today has been a very busy day in the house. So we're currently sitting in the bedroom. I think this is actually the first time I've properly sat down in this chair to try to avoid all of the craziness that's going on in the house. But I wanted to sit down because this morning I had the opportunity to edit up some footage from a recent trip that I didn't actually document on my channel. And I wanted to share some of the highlights from the trip and talk about some of the things that we got up to. If you want to go and see a vlog of Provence, then please go and check out Lydia's channel because she fully vlogged it. But I kind of filmed a little bit of B-roll, and we had an absolutely lovely stay. We had really nice weather. Apparently you get like something crazy, like 300 days of sun in Provence. Who knew? We got blue skies, which was really, really nice. But we stayed in a place called Le Mas de Chabran, and I think that I probably just annihilated that pronunciation. But it's basically a house that's situated in the Provence countryside. It's recently been renovated by a family to make it into a holiday home that we can all enjoy. It is insane. Like, it's massive, for one. It's got a swimming pool, it's obviously got like a lovely little terrace area, beautiful gardens, and I know that they're still working really hard on their gardens. But the interior design in the place is so unique and I absolutely loved it. The owner is actually an interior designer by trade, which is also very useful. But you can definitely tell there's been a lot of passion and time that's gone into creating that place, and it's such an experience. And as you'll see in a second, just absolutely stunning, and like I said, very unique. The actual building itself used to be an olive mill. I think it's quite common, or certainly popular in Provence, that they make olive oil. And so they'd actually kept like the mill inside what I would probably call is like the living lounge area. It's next to like an open fire. It's an absolutely stunning room, like the ceilings are just insane. But I just thought that was a really nice touch that they'd left that in there. So we stayed there for a few nights. We drank lots of rosé and had such great food. Ven, who was hosting us whilst we were there, just had all of the best spots nailed. So we got to experience some really authentic food, as well as some, I think, I'm gonna say definitely Michelin star grade food. I'm not sure if they actually had the stars. I think from memory it was like they were on the guide. Just seriously delicious food. So it was a very like foodie, drinky kind of experience. We had the pleasure of spending some time there, and this is what it looked like. So as you can see, a ridiculously cool house, and yeah, like I said, really enjoyed our stay there. And I think from memory it was on the second or third day we were there, we had the opportunity to go to the regional park of Cameroux. Again, probably pronounced that incorrectly. I'm sure you're familiar in France that they're absolutely obsessed with bulls, and so in the nature reserves that we got to go and visit, there were lots of bulls. And there were also lots of flamingos. Who knew? Flamingos in Provence. There are also actually wild boar, apparently, but we didn't get to see any of those. And what else was there? horses. There were lots of horses, lots of white horses as well. I think they've actually bred them to be able to work across marshlands, to be able to capture bulls for when they need them for shows and stuff. So there were lots of white horses everywhere basically, and they were absolutely beautiful. It was quite sad to see that they had flies in their eyes, I'm not gonna lie, that was very upsetting. I think you can get like some kind of like fly nets that you can put across their eyes. I feel like all horses need fly nets, because could you imagine having a fly crawling into your eye and then not being able to like move it? It just must be absolutely frustrating, although they seem to be completely unfazed by it. I'm sure they just get used to it after a period of time. But anyway, we did the regional park, and yeah, it was just really cool cruising around in a Defender, seeing some of the local area. There were actually lots of rice fields, which I also didn't predict. I just thought Provence would just be full of vineyards, but there's actually lots of rice fields there. That was a great day out, and I also managed to capture a little bit on camera, not loads, and so I put a little snippet of our day together, and it went a little bit like this. And then to finish off the trip, we actually headed to one of the most beautiful villages in the south of France called Gordes, and it looks like something out of like a Bond film. Absolutely insane. Built on like a cliff edge, and we stopped off to watch sunset and have a drink. It was definitely a journey worth taking. Probably took us about 30-40 minutes to get to from where we were staying, so it's not too bad. I think whenever you're staying in like the south of France, you tend to always hire a car. I don't think that you get anywhere on public transport or by foot. I mean, unless you're planning, of course, on not leaving the place that you're staying, I would always advise getting a car. But yeah, we went and watched sunset and managed to get the drone up and get a little bit of footage of the village itself. Absolutely stunning. The sun was coming across as well, which was even more beautiful. So that's a little recap of our time in Provence. As I said, Lydia has done a full vlog of our time there. So if you do want to go and see a more in-depth video, then make sure you head over to her channel. As always, I'll leave the links down in the description box below to all of the relevant places, such as Le Mas de Chabran. If you do get a chance to hire that place out with some friends or family, honestly, you'll have an absolutely epic time. So I'm just sitting here very still because the woodpecker is on the bird feeder, and literally any little movement and it flies away, but I'm going to try and get it on camera. You ready? What are you thinking for lunch? Little antipasti?
No, I was going to do cheese with fig.
Okay.
Or crunchy bread.
Fig and balsamic relish. Yeah, nice. Do you want me to slice up some meat?
Yeah, for some meat.
Okay. Yes, Porty. You got fluff on your head. Little stretch. You got out of bed because there's food around, didn't you?
I need to get a good bread knife. This is so blunt.
Good bread knife. Just need a new one.
I've had this since our old house. Got it free, do you remember?
Yeah.
With those tokens that your mum saved us. So we got all of our kitchen stuff for free.
That was good.
Not toasted bread, so it's too nice to toast. I've done us a proper food shop. So replace all of the peanut butter that we don't have, the cheddar that we don't have.
Lovely.
Started getting us nice butter because.
Did you see the butter right in the fridge?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Look at this.
And I think I'll speak to Fee. Oh, I didn't know that was ours. Oh, lovely. See that you need to put in the butter dish that's in there.
Yeah.
And probably leave it out so that you're able to spread it.
Yeah. Or, do you want it in the packet or just out of the packet?
Out of the packet.
Well, it's got quite a big fridge. Leave it out.
Yeah, so that it's not warm. So that it's warm. But also maybe I'll speak to Fee about setting up with Waitrose now.
Alright.
Because we like Waitrose food so much.
Why not get them to deliver? Why not get them to deliver?
Yeah. It's not a bread knife, is it?
No. Bread knife, but like jagged edges.
Yeah.
This isn't what I'm going to slice the meat with. Ortiz.
Imagine you're spoiled.
You're a spoiled little sausage. So let me introduce you to Superwoman. You're Superwoman. Me and Miss Millen Gordon. Miss Millen Gordon. Mrs. Millen Gordon. Are you ready to go for a walk?
Yes, I'm ready, but
Why have you put towels all over the banister?
Why have you put towels all over the banister?
I need you to dry them out because I've been doing a lot of washing.
Yes, we've got Ali's laundrette going on.
Yeah. Look at you, distinguished gentleman.
I need to buy him a new coat and some new harnesses.
That coat cracks me up with the collar.
I know.
You're a geezer. Yeah.
It's from the firm.
It's from the firm.
Millwall till I die. That's Stone Island Porter.
Oh, bless you.
Come
You
on,
think
get
you're a
your shoes on.
geezer, don't you? But you're not. You're a little sausage.
He's learning with the coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
Like the moment that I stuck my head over earlier, he was like, "Ooh."
Yeah. Well, here's Psycho Sausage. Thinks he's a sheepdog.
When? Are you like this water? Since when? Stop there, mate. Good boy. Just needed a moment. Oh dear. Pardon you.
They're coming for you, Porty.
What do you think he's running with the hair?
They're coming for you. They're coming for you.
You're hiding the sheep, Porty.
They're coming for you, mate. They're coming. This is Football Factory all over. Where's your hoolies now, boy? Hey? Yeah.
They're very close, aren't they? That's probably why. Oh!
I'm taking my new Shuffle Gilet for its first little run out. This is supposed to be, I think, like a water resistant version of the fleeces. So if we get a little bit rained on, then hopefully it'll do a little bit of deflection. But it's very comfortable. It's also got the fleece lining on the inside of the collar, so it's nice when it hits your cheeks. It's nice and comfortable. So thumbs up to the new Shuffle. Lydia's you okay?
Yeah. Just Porter disappeared into that field, so.
Keeping an eye on a psycho sausage.
Psycho sausage.
He's actually not so bad.
He's not psycho sausage out here. It's only when he's in the field with the sheep.
Gets a bit excited.
Yeah.
And then he realised he didn't have his what do you call them?
The firm.
The firm with him. And he got all a little bit soft.
Come on, Potter lady. Lemon.
Well, autumn is amongst us and the trees have started turning. I can't believe how vibrant this is. It's so red. Unbelievable. You like it, Porter? Nuzzling down on a bit of duck poo.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hi, Mum. You ready to go back?
Look how bright that red tree is. You giving up? Porty? What are you doing?
Snoot.
Come on.
Come on. Good boy.
Little flappy ears. Like Dumbo.
Still as flappy as the day we got him. Do you remember we were like, I wonder if his ears will change.
Well, welcome to the Bacardi Halloween set. James and I have been very busy this morning putting this together. As you can see, we've got lots of cobwebs, some spiders, a big skeleton, some lights. Of course, the Bacardi spiced rum. Looking forward to sharing this reels on Instagram. You can check it out if you haven't already. Little skulls in here. It's all about the details. Loving it. A little bit of a freaky mask going on here today, but it's working for us. Well, we've just finished up filming the reels for today. Not a bad effort considering we had to go out and buy all of these props and put all this together and film it. So I'm pretty happy with the productivity of the day, but we're just going to start to take all of the lights down and the set. So I'm going to stick us on a little time lapse and we're going to get busy whipping this down because it is the end of the day. Well, that is all we've got time for this week. I am just about to start cooking dinner. We've got the boys in because the girls are currently out on shoot. Let's get down to their level. Hello, Polly. Hello. Porter had a bath today. Hello. Your Chuckle Brothers. Yes, 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 yes. Well, tomorrow I'm off to play at Wentworth Golf Club with Jack, who caddied me on the Pro-Am. So really lovely actually that he invited me down to play again. And I'm not sure actually which course we're going to be playing. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to play a different course at Wentworth, which would be lovely. And then this weekend I'm actually going to be photographing my auntie's wedding for her. No pressure, but I'm going to take it in my stride and hopefully get some nice shots of the family, which will be really nice. Are you okay, you two? Just having a little kiss then, were you? Yes. So that's the plans for the weekend, but I'm going to sign this video off. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace.